Hi, everybody. We're super excited to be here again. As Chad mentioned, can I switch to my laptop? We've been around like for 3-4 years, really pushing the envelope on what's possible with video and interactive video. And we prepared for you today. We're not going to do, we'll have to do like 2-3 slides just to set the ground of what we're doing today and why. But then focus on demos. And they warn us not to do live demos over Wi-Fi when a lot of people are tweeting and, I don't know, watching online video. So we decided to do 3 live demos over Wi-Fi and 3G on 3 different devices, online, connected TV, and hopefully this will work, our new iPad here. So we're going to try and make it as fun as possible. So just to, and I have like 3 different control devices here, but here we go. So when we started looking at video and interactivity like 3-4 years ago, we saw 2 distinctive worlds. One is an interactive, dynamic, the world of rich media, flash, the web in general, two-way communication. It's personalized, it's targeted, it's very social today, lean-forward experience. On the other side, there was video. There was a great revolution in terms of distribution, things like YouTube and Hulu, but it's basically mimicking TV. It's a very passive, linear experience, very static experience opposed to the web. And now, 40 years later, you still see the interactivity in video is that allowing people to click on a pre-roll from an advertising perspective. And what happens is they're getting punished for clicking the ad or the pre-roll, and they're getting hijacked to a whole new site, a different experience. So let's say they were on NBC about to see an episode of The Office, and they find themselves on a new website, a brand's website, and probably what they're going to do is just close, not happy with the experience, and go try to find their way back to the content. We believe there's a different possibility, which is actually connecting the 2 worlds and looking at the video player as the browser. So everything needs to happen within the video because as time goes by, the video player is getting bigger and bigger, the quality is getting HD. So, and especially on mobile devices like iPad or this TV, there's no browser. You expect to see video in full screen. So the thing is to take the interactivity and to take the web and push it into the video, not the other way around. And to get all this additional information, additional data and features and put them into the video. And what's interesting, when you're doing that and user chooses to engage, instead of having like a 15-second spot in front of him, he will have a 15-second spot, but if he chooses to engage, we'll pause the ad, and it will spend anywhere between a minute to up to 3-4 minutes with your brand, but he will do it because he chose to do so, and then he continue. So, and then, of course, it's clear that in these days, this needs to run on any screen. So it's not a different experience on online or on your mobile device, iPod, iPad, Nexus One, or on your TV. From a brand perspective, it needs to be a single campaign, single goals, same experience, just a different control device. As I will control today, the online experience with my mouse, the connected TV with a remote, and the iPad with my fingers. So on that note, let's start with the demo and say a little prayer. So, okay. It's nice to see. Okay. There you go. Issues. So, my browser freezes. So again, I don't know who opened my email when I was away. This is real. So, okay. So we open the browser. Luckily, I have the link here, I think. There you go.
Prince Dastan, the gods have a plan for you.
So this is a real campaign that went live a few weeks ago. It's a Disney campaign that ran over a couple of websites and the Tremor network. Now, as you saw it now, it's a 15-second spot. So if as a viewer, I'm here to see something, and I don't want to do anything with the brand, fine, I saw it, now get me to my content, nothing happens. If I choose to engage, let's play that pre-roll again. It says here, click here for more. When I click on this, it pauses the pre-roll. The content is still there, waiting for me. I'm still under the NBC website. And I'm getting all this additional functionality within the pre-roll. So I can learn about, the movie. I can see some high-res photos. I can download them from the, the pre-roll itself. I can watch additional video, which is great. Things like see part of the movie or see the full theatrical, the full trailer. And you can see, well, of course, our system measure this. So when you go back to the brand and say, instead of getting 15-second multiplied by 10 million impressions, you get so much more time of people seeing the full trailer for 3 minutes or seeing part of the video. And the coolest part here that it's actually interactive and dynamic. So the ad changes itself. So every day, the show times where it shows and location are updated on the web, on the database. So let's say we want to see this. Anybody can give me a zip code? 10065. That wasn't an Innovid employee. And let's say we want to see it today. So it goes online, finds all the list of show times for today. It could be tomorrow, and shows me a Google map here integrated. So any theater, so I can do all this exploring within the ad instead of going. I can zoom in, print it, and actually also show me show time. So I can go ahead, pick a show time, and complete a full transaction and get the tickets before, within my video player, and then basically move on to watch the content. So where I can do Twitter shares and Facebook, all the stuff that's possible online, but everything needs to be within the video player. And when I close this, it will continue. The pre-roll will play the rest of the pre-roll, and there's an option also to skip the pre-roll. Depends on the brand if they want this, because the users have done enough with the brand. Like for 3-4 minutes is spent with the brand, and then whatever I came here for to see, let's say an episode of The Office, that's what I'm going to get now. Everything within the publisher website. And publishers, of course, love this because it doesn't take people away from the content. Keeps them on the site. And in terms of, this is something that's already happening. This technology has been integrated with publishers like NBC and CBS, MTV, Turner, Fox, and recently with Tremor Media as a network. So it's already available for major brands. Now, let's switch. Okay, with the 3.5 minutes I have left, I'll move into the living room. So this is my living room. That's my TV, and this is my cool new remote, which basically works like a Wii remote. It's directional, and I have push buttons here, and I'll take my iPad so I can browse the web as I'm watching this cool episode of I need to turn it on. Okay. So I'm sitting in the couch. I'll try to be relaxed. And so I'm watching an episode of The Office. This is my remote. So
okay, we all go together or we go one at a time. Here it is.
Which is an amazing show that we love and we recommend everybody to see.
360 spin onto the Palace, backflip gainer into the trash.
Yeah, yeah.
Parkour, parkour.
Parkour, parkour. We've been shouting this in the office the last week. Parkour. So as things happen with TV, unfortunately, you have commercials. So this is a commercial, a TV commercial, a 15-second spot, but we have this interactivity option, so I can click my remote on the left arrow. Now, what we will do, it will do the same trick, that there's no browser. Basically, this is within the TV. So it will pause the ad. And the great thing, this is a great use of VOD and time shifting, but for the brand instead of against the brand, because it waits with the content, even if it's live content. So I have these 3 recipes here. I can shuffle them if I want to do something else, and it says, you're fantastic, whatever. So let's say I want to go ahead and I'm interested to see more information about this cheesecake. What it will do is, now it will stream from the Kraft website, it will stream, and this is a campaign that actually went live, but online, not on the TV. So I'm getting this additional content from Kraft website. The thing is, I'm here in my living room, and this is great. I want to bake this New York cheesecake for my wife when she'll come home. I'm a great husband, but not now. I'm watching The Office, right? So what I'll do is I'll send it to my mobile because this is a connected TV, so it's aware of who I am, and it's being paired with my mobile device, whether it's an iPad, iPod, or even a laptop. So I'll send this to my mobile device. I can see other recipes, but I really, I had enough. So I'll close it and go ahead with my content.
But guys, I'm a victim here too.